You need to stop being such an entitled little brat. I see you around campus, constantly complaining about what's going on in this country. At the game, you decided to take a knee, and that's what got you here in the first place, was the fact that you think that you're bigger than this country, don't you? Yeah, not even recognizing all that this country has done for you. But don't worry. I'll help you see exactly what you need to understand by the time that we're done here. Make sure that you pay close attention.
Hypocrisy is adequate. The unspoken American creed, etched into our history books, it reads, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." But are we really? Are we really? This book will tell tales of America's proud patriotic history, but you won't find a drop of ink depicting the tectonic struggle of ebony versus ivory over emerald green. This nation's elevation on black backs reminiscent of African plates forcibly submersed under Eurasian pressure. But these fault lines over time have been bleached out, and we're becoming victims of reoccurring history. Our streets riddled with ebony blood, these jail cells giving new meaning to orange is the new black. As our people's bodies decorate the streets, it's crazy how our significance is found between white chalk outlines. My first interaction with police handcuffed my innocence to disregard. Taught me blameless or not, you must first fear authority, boy, as those red and blue lights siren behind me. I unconsciously prayed in hopes I would survive, but why? Please be with me. I had done nothing wrong. The only crime I was guilty of was forgetting the tombstone gifted to me as I entered adolescence, wondering if America would simply throw me away if they found out I was still breathing past my expiration date. My fate to be gunned down like those who came before me, 'cause God, I've always been more Martin than Malcolm.
I have a dream.
But it's getting hard 'cause my inner peace doesn't always numb this pain. For every time I walk through these streets, I feel their glares burn through my humanity like I've only ever been 3/5 human. This perpetual ultimatum to take my soul through a swim sprint through bleach for a glimpse at equality, or to embrace my melanin embodying the Second Amendment. Being forced to bear arms, for I will always be the weapon. Even with hands raised, my neck too closely resembles a pistol grip. My head too reminiscent of a trigger. The trigger happy selves ecstatic to pull this one back. I'm simultaneously the target. A midnight silhouette. Statistics say you're good as long as you hit the black. Just look closely back on history and you'll see there were black folk on foreign land that they never asked to be on. And I am their kin. The incarnation of a dream, that we will be more than African caricatures for your entertainment, that we will be more than slaves for the sake of your capitalism, that we will be more than target practice for your soldiers. I am only 23, but I've already felt the stress of Uncle Sam's boot against my humanity, flattening it to the ground, but I was born resilient. So yet still I rise as the rose from the concrete. And from that, I've learned a numbing lesson, that my shadow is considered privilege. It means I am still standing upright, not yet dragged down to the grave by the weight of my skin. Hence why I say grace as I wake and before I sleep. For I've been forced to understand that this life ain't mine, I'm merely renting. And this lease is running out with every single second. For I have never been offered this American dream. I have only ever experienced the American nightmare. Nightmare.